Hey everybody, it's Jessica. Sorry if my voice goes in and out. I've been actually sick for about a week now. I have a really, really bad chest cold that I just went and got looked at and got completely screamed at for not coming in earlier. The end of October is going to be super busy for me, so it's a few days, or today is the 23rd, and we still have to go through the 31st, obviously, before October is over. So I wanted to do my favorites today. I don't know if I definitely know I won't have time to film it at the end of the month. I may wait and upload it towards the end, that way it's still technically the end of the month, and I don't know why. Hold on, sorry. That's better, it's a little smudged. So I'm going to go ahead and do my favorites. So if my voice goes in and out, I'm really, really sorry. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into them. The first thing, which probably is weird, is my cell phone case. And if you look at it, I do have the iPhone 5. I'm not bragging or anything. I had to get a new one. My other phone broke. And so this is what the case looks like. It's got the hard shell and then the silicone, which it looks like an OtterBox, correct? Well, it's actually not an OtterBox at all. It's a company that basically makes the same brand or type of phone as an OtterBox. I've dropped this thing many times already because I just do that, and I haven't had a scratch or anything. It comes with the hard case on front, and I got it from a company called T-Mart. I heard about it through another YouTuber called the Easy DIY, and she buys a lot of her cases from T-Mart. This was free shipping. It took about 15 days to get here, but that was just the phone case. I paid $4.12 for this phone case, and I know OtterBoxes are almost $50. I know the camouflage one I want is $56. And so for $4, granted it takes a little while, but I mean $4 for something that cost somebody $30, $50. So that was just something. Another favorite that's not anything beauty related is I've tweeted about it, I've posted pictures on Facebook, but a lot of people have been asking me. Yes, I did get another tattoo, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Sorry if you can see my dog. Absolutely in love with it. I go to the same guy, like a lot of people know, where I live. He is phenomenal, and I will show you. I'm not bragging, but I have had a lot of people send me messages and ask to see it, so I'll just show you what it is really quick. It's just a dragonfly with some Japanese cherry blossoms. Everything was free-handed the day that I went in because I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted it placed. But I absolutely love it. It's getting a little bit windy outside, and I'm still wearing like dresses and like sleeveless shirts so I can show it off as much as possible before it gets cold. So, sorry if I'm messing with my hair. It's like a mess. Feel like garbage. But let's go ahead and jump into some actual beauty things. The first two things are nail polishes, and they are by the same brand. They are by Pupa or Puppa. I'm not entirely sure, but they look like this. They're not really exactly fall colors. This one might be, but this one's probably definitely not. I got these when I was in Italy, so I don't think they're not available in the United States at all. But this one, they don't really have colors. This one is just green with like different color duochrome, and then this one is just a creamy purple. And I know they're not fall, but I went to Europe in June, and I hadn't tried these yet because I had other nail polishes that I enjoy using. So I decided to try these even though it's a little late in the season, and I absolutely love these. I wish I would have bought more. I have no idea what the price equivalency was. I'm gonna say like $3 or $4 maybe, but obviously euros are different. So these are just these. I'm sorry if you can't get them, but if you do live in Europe, I'm sure you can find these. I don't even remember where I got them. I didn't get them at a Sephora or anything. I got them at like a local place. So excuse me. Those are that. The second thing I'm going to get into is hair stuff. I was recently using Tresemme hair products, and when I went to get my hair redone and touched up, I went to a new lady because a church friend of mine had like a hair party kind of thing where her stylist comes in and it's cheaper than renting a chair at a studio kind of thing. And as soon as she felt my hair, she asked if I had used Tresemme, and I'm like, well, yeah, it's just what I've used for a long time. And she was like, I can tell. And like, I thought she was complimenting my hair. She was like, no. She was like, you need to stop using it immediately. And I wasn't exactly sure why. It's just something that, you know, I had picked up one day, and I picked up one of the big bottles because obviously it was on sale, I think. So I'd been using it for a few months. And she was like, your hair is extremely dry. And I'm like, what? You know, I didn't understand why Tresemme was so, you know, why I did that to my hair. And she was like, a bottle of Tresemme has the exact same amount of alkaline in it as a car battery. And alkaline actually will jumpstart your roots and make them go crazy and look like they're doing good, but actually that is damaging to your hair. And so I switched over about a couple weeks ago, and I switched over to, because she was recommending all these like higher end brands, and I just don't understand the point in spending $20 on a bottle of shampoo. It's just not something that I'm going to do for every day. Now if I had a special event or something like that, or somebody bought it for me, or a coupon or something, of course, but I don't have $20, $40 to spend on shampoo and conditioner. So she recommended Garnier Fructis and Herbalescent, and she said it's really good. So I picked up I wanted to try the new Fallout one because my mom had used that and she really, really liked it, but they didn't have it. So I just picked up the Color Shield one because I obviously have color treated hair. And it's got acai berry, grapeseed oil, UVA and UVB protection. And I can already notice like a huge difference. I know the Garnier Fructis line is phenomenal, and it always smells really good. Like, they all smell the same to me. But this is definitely one of my favorites. I do have the conditioner, but I didn't see the point in bringing all of them in here. So this is this one. Next hair product is my hairspray that I've been using. It is the Suave Finish Touchable Finish Hairspray. It's extra hold, but it's like a finer mist. Let me see. Do you see that? It's like a finer mist. It smells really, really good. My hair doesn't feel like crispy when I run my fingers through it. Like, I can run my fingers through it if it's got curl in it, and it'll still stay. And I think this was like almost $3, which is pretty good for a hairspray that I definitely will be repurchasing. The next thing I'm gonna do before I get into makeup. Oh, I do have another. This is like body stuff. The first is my Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin Triple Moisture Body Cream by Bath & Body Works. This stuff, I am obsessed with pumpkin anything. I wish they sold pumpkin stuff year round. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. It smells like, obviously, pumpkin and cinnamon. Why don't I just read you the description that tells you? Fresh pumpkin, apple, and vanilla. Which pumpkin obviously has cinnamon in it. It just smells really, really fresh and like makes you kind of feel like smell kind of like fall and spicy and things like that. And obviously Bath & Body Works Triple Moisture Lotion is phenomenal anyways. Super moisturizing. I have a lot of skin allergies, so a lot of products I can't put on my skin, but none of Bath & Body Works stuff has ever broken me out or given me any kind of problems, which is what I really like. So that is that. And then next is their Honey Autumn Apple Spray. Oh my gosh, this stuff smells so good. You can smell the hint of honey, like it's not overpowering. The apple, like fresh picked apples, it lingers pretty good. Like, I've worn this to work, and I work in a produce department, so I'm constantly moving and things like that. And I'll go on my break and come back, and people are like, oh my god, she smells so good. Like, that's what this is. That is what this is. And I have the one in Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, the spray too, but it's in my car. So, and then the next thing is a Lush product. It is my Comforter Bubble Bar that is in the package. I've used it a couple times actually. I dropped it, so it looks kind of jank, but it smells so good. I think I'm gonna actually take a bath tonight because it smells so good. Maybe to help me feel better. It's got bergamot and blackberry. It's one of their more expensive ones, and I know a lot of people who hate this smell, but I like it. So definitely that. It just makes my skin feel good. It's relaxing. It's good to just take a bath, a bubble bath every now and then. So, yeah, this video is really long. I'm going to go ahead and get into my makeup stuff. The first thing is a lot of stuff by e.l.f. or a few things by e.l.f. The first is the Brown Eyes palette number 1, and it just looks like this, and I got it on their 50% off sale. It just looks like this. It's got some darker shades, obviously the blue, which I really love the blue, and it's got some like really good like neutrally fall shades, and this color right here, this highlight color, is gorgeous. I've been using it as a highlight all the time, a lot. Like, I won't even use this palette and I will reach for it just to get the highlight color out of it. So the quality of the eyeshadows are really good, because I know sometimes e.l.f. can be hit and miss, but I have both of the Brown Eyes ones, and I don't have a problem with any of the eyeshadows in either of those. So that's 12 eyeshadows from e.l.f. that I don't have a problem with, and I paid $3 for both of these. So the second thing is also by e.l.f. It's actually just this compact thing, which sounds really stupid, but I went to MAC and got two. These are MAC shadows, which I do really like. The little brush fell out. Amber Lights and Foley, I think, are these two. And the gentleman asked me, do you want a quad palette? And I was like, well, sure, how much? And I think he said almost $20 for a quad thing. And I was like, no, like, I have one on my own, like, you know, which of course I didn't, so I kept them in the wrapper for like a month before I went to Target, and I found this, and it was $1, and it hasn't broken. Like, obviously I'm not going to swing it open, but it's magnetic on the bottom, and my MAC eyeshadows already had magnets on them, so they haven't fallen out. Like, for $1, the quad versus, you know, like almost $20 for a quad from MAC. Granted, I love MAC, like, I'm not going to diss them at all, but $1 versus almost $20, which I don't have to spend on a quad, you know? So I really enjoy that. The next thing from e.l.f. are my glossy glosses, which I have them in Tangy Tangerine and Mold Mauve, whatever they're called. So a light one, and sorry, people are blowing up my phone. A peachy one and a dark one. I have a red one, but it hasn't been cold enough to like do a red lip yet, and so I just haven't. But I wear these all the time. I'm wearing the tangerine one now, just a little bit of it, and I really like these. They don't really have a smell. Obviously, they're super glossy, so they're not super sticky, so they don't obviously last as long. But the pigmentation and the color payoff is phenomenal for these, and I think I paid $1.50 because I got them for 50% off, obviously. So I really enjoy these. The next thing is, where did it go? Oh, these two are blushes from e.l.f. This one is just the Blushing Rose, and I just like it because it's a really pretty color for fall, and the pigmentation is really nice for a blush that's only $3, so it just looks like this. Again, I really like that. I've been using, all of these I've been using a lot. Now this one probably wouldn't be constituted as the fall. The darker one I have probably is, but I have not found a good technique to use the darker one yet. This is the HD blush in Superstar, and it just gives like a really good like soft glow to my face with my skin. So it just is a little pump. It kind of reminds me of the Makeup Forever ones, but don't tell them, but I kind of like these better. That's just my preference because these are cheaper, and I feel like they do the exact same thing. So the last thing is, yeah, I think that's the last. No, I have one more thing. I'm sorry. This is my oil-free eye makeup remover that is by Almay, and it is in, I'm sorry, I'm trying to show it to you. I think it's in cucumber something, cucumber melon, cucumber aloe or something like that, but it smells really good. It doesn't burn if I get it in my eyes at all. Obviously, it's not supposed to, but I really like this. I'm almost halfway done with it, and I haven't had it for a long time. So I would, like, if you're looking for eye makeup remover, I would try that for a drugstore. It's pretty good. I really do like it. The last thing, I promise, is a candle, and I think this is it. Yeah, this one is it, and I need to trim my wick. I know, so please don't judge me because I don't have my wick trimmed yet. And it is a candle by Victoria. Granted, I love all of her candles, but this one is by far my favorite. It is pumpkin pralines. It smells salty and sweet and pumpkin-y because pralines, I think, are a little salty. I'm not sure. But it just smells so good. And I have a bunch of her fall candles, and I've just been lighting them and leaving them around the house. And a bunch of people come in and they're like, oh my gosh, you know, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's Candles by Victoria. You gotta check her out. So, yeah, that is my favorite. Okay, hold on. I have to get the dog. You have to see her. She's super freaking cute. Come here. Come here. Come here. She's really big. Say hi. We have an English bulldog. She's 8 months or something like that. She's a mess, but she's adorable. Say hi. Say hi, Lulu. Alright, so those are my October favorites. I hope everybody has a good Halloween. We're just passing out candy and maybe throwing a little Halloween party. So say bye. Say go Gators. Say go Gators. Go Gators. Even though if this is up after that and we lose, I'm going to feel like an idiot. So I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye-bye.